Gone moon over Salem Junction was an early real moon. It blinked every 6 seconds and smelled faintly of burnt toast. Folks didn't talk about it much except old Nell, who claimed it followed her home once and tried to sell her car insurance. But the town had one sheriff, 2 cacti that were legally married, and a general store that only sold left shoes and jelly beans shaped like extinct animals. Nobody really lived there. They just sort of stopped existing elsewhere and started existing in Silt. It started on a Tuesday when a boy named Ephraim rode into town on a hover goat. He didn't say much, just dismounted slow, fed the goats some static electricity, and stared at the blinking moon. Behind him, strapped to the goat's saddle, was a cube, a perfect silver one. No seams, no buttons, just humming like it had a secret. Wasn't in a hurry to share it. The cube vibrated every time someone sneezed. No one knew why. When Nell sneezed from across town, the cube glowed purple and made a sound like a disappointed librarian. By Thursday, people were lining up to sneeze near him. Friday it rained sideways, real sideways, like gravity forgot the memo. The jelly bean store started floating, so did Sheriff Vince's hat. But the cube stayed put. Ephraim hadn't moved either, just sitting beside it. Had polo fingers, tapping a rhythm no one else could hear. Saturday, the moon blinked faster, every 2 seconds, then once per second. Then it stopped blinking and started winking, same eye, over and over. By then the cacti had filed for a divorce on account of philosophical differences. Ephraim didn't notice, he was humming now, low buzzing. Sunday, the cube unfolded, not opened, unfolded, like paper but with gravity, sound, and memory pouring out like steam. A staircase led down into something that shouldn't have fit inside. You could hear wind that hadn't existed yet. One man saw a memory of himself losing an argument he hadn't had. Nell said nope and left town for good. The footprints refused to follow. Ephraim stood, said 5 words: "It's time for the reboot." Then he walked down into the cube. The goat sneezed, the cube folded back, and Silt Junction was gone. Like gone, whole town blip vanished. All that remained was a single left shoe and a jelly bean shaped like a trilobite, humming softly in the dust where gravity used to live. No one missed it, not really, except maybe the cacti. But they moved to Saturn and opened a poetry cafe. The moon went back to blinking, 6 seconds, burnt toast, the end. The end. The end. The moon. The end. The end. The end. It like Stupton. Or the road the end. Fruit break. The end. He walked down into the cube. The goat sneezed. The cube folded back, and Silt Junction was gone. Like, gone. Whole town blipped, vanished. All that remained was a single left shoe and a jelly bean shaped like a trilobite, humming softly in the dust where gravity used to live. No one missed it, not really, except maybe the cacti. But they moved to Saturn and opened a poetry cafe. The moon went back to blinking, 6 seconds, burnt toast. The end.